you gotta expect losers to do loser shit.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, you can pick a day. Got time for you. Always got time for you. Got time for you. Always got time for you.
Yo, what's going on? Peace, family. I hope y'all all had a good week. I am your host, Mac Melly. If you speak in negativity, there's nothing you can tell me. What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, Mac known to handle his. Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him. Man, what the hell going on, man? Quick wellness check. Once again, I hope y'all all had a good week. You know, as we are adults, of course, some things are out of our control and life be lifing. Man, it's been a interesting last few days for me, starting the new year off. I came into the new year with some drama. We're not gonna speak on that a little too much, but as of recently, I got scammed by Pakistan, y'all. We're gonna kick it off with that. I got scammed by Pakistan. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I had posted this video. I didn't want to post this video, but I felt it was very necessary because I know that there are other up and coming brand owners and people who are starting a clothing brand from the ground up. And I didn't want you guys to have to go through the same things that I had to go through. But I got scammed by Pakistan. These ruthless, foul punks, Rafale Industries. If you get hit up by Rafale Industries or Roxanne Apparel, I believe it's some home. Let me. I want to be accurate as hell because I don't want you guys to go through anything that I've just went through. So long story short, I paid this guy in full because he did beanies for my guy Last Chance. You can go and look at episode 16, Art Love War. I had my boy Last Chance here. Very positive dude, great energy. As you know, I love me some great people. Shout out to my boy Last Chance. And he got beanies done by these guys with no problem. So I reached out and I tried to get some beanies done by these dudes, and it's called Roxanne Apparel. Fuck y'all too. And I reached out to these guys. This man FaceTimed me on a Sunday. We were speaking, had me send the money through a company called Remitly to exchange different currencies between the U.S. and Pakistan. Sent the man, and it was chump change too. Sent the man the $300 for the 30 pieces of these beanies, 3 different colors. These guys sent pictures and videos. Made the beanies, y'all. Let me see. I don't even know if y'all can see this on camera, but I'm going to try anyway because I want y'all to see, man. Probably can't see. Okay, yeah, my camera might pick that up, right? So these guys made the beanies, right? Sends me videos of the beanies. Never send my product, bro. Like, never send my product. Who does that? Like, where, brother? Like, what was the purpose? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand. Like, how y'all getting down? That made 0 sense. Like, why go through the process of making the product, sending me pictures and videos, and not delivering? Like, that made absolutely 0 sense. So, to any up and coming clothing brand owners, I'm saying this because, I don't want anybody to get discouraged, but it's a lot of behind the scenes BS that us clothing brand owners have to go through. And it's just whack, bro. You know what I mean? Don't be shady. Don't be janky. I guess maybe they needed the money more than I did. That's how I look at it. Maybe he needed $300 that bad, but it's just whack, bro. Like if you out here and you trying to run a business, like that's not how you do business, brother. So fuck you to Ralph Industries, uh, Jamil, whatever your name is, too. You Pakistani dude, you a sucker for that. And if I catch you in traffic, you know what's going on. Um, so I decided to make a subsidiary brand because I know a lot of you guys actually do want to support. And in my mind, I'm saying, okay, everybody is not an introvert, and maybe some people might want to support and show love, but they might look at introvert universe and say, well, I'm not an introvert, and so I don't really know how I can contribute. So I made a subsidiary brand called Delusional Genius, and I came up with Delusional Genius because that is me. I'm definitely a delusional genius, and I say that because I really go that extra mile when I believe in something. Like if I believe in my music, my podcast, my clothing, like, everybody is not going to see your vision. So sometimes you really have to lock in and believe in yourself so much to the point that you just damn near going insane. Like you're going crazy. But the ending result is usually, oh man, he's such a genius. Like once you make it, like at first, you're always going to get a lot of people who telling you how much things are not going to work, because most 9 times out of 10, those type of people, they're usually scared to even get something started to begin with. And I've never really had that problem. Like any time I've ever had a goal set in mind to get anything done, I do my homework. I'm going to study it for a while, and then I'm going to put a plan to action. Like we standing on business over here. Like I don't have time to waste. I'm not playing. I visualize and attack. Just like the Water Boy when he said visualize and attack. I visualize and I attack it head on. Like I'm not wasting no time. You know, we are all here for whatever time God allows us, and I'm just don't. I just don't believe in wasting mine. So with that being said, look out for Delusional Genius. It is definitely got some heat. I got some crazy, crazy hoodies that are about to drop, man. I'm very excited. Everything, the play is already in motion. It's already in production. I'm going to create a lot of content surrounding this drop just to make sure this drop is very, very successful. I know I told you guys in the previous video that I was going to do the website launch. I haven't started the website launch as of yet, just because I didn't feel things were just 100% to my liking and ready. We still have the Support Your Friends merch. You can definitely cop Support Your Friends hoodie, Support Your Friends t-shirt. Just holler at me in the DMs until I get the website popping. Or you can also email me at info@introvertuniverse.co. I'll put that in the description as well. And, cop some merch, man. I mean, definitely show some love. Repost, post, or however you want to support, man. You don't even have to necessarily buy a product. You can support as many different forms of support. So you can support however you see fit to you. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate that. It doesn't go unnoticed. And to the ones who did cop hoodies as of recently, I thank you. Also, if you follow me, I posted a video. Shout out to Dream School, Dream Academy, the school. And they did basically like a model runway walk with my merch on. I'll post that clip. I'm gonna insert that here so y'all can check it out. It was definitely dope, man. Shout out to my sister Sade. She put that together for me, and also Durrani, her friend, who's a very dope fashion icon herself. They put that together for me, and yeah, it was fire, man. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Once again, look out for Delusional Genius. I got a lot of heat on the way. And the website's coming soon. We doing, just like I said, we doing a little bit of rebranding, fix things up, and the website launch will be very soon. When you are a creative genius such as myself, and I know a lot of you guys in the creative space can relate to what I'm about to say, you will have haters. And when I say you will have haters, hate comes in all forms of fashion. And sometimes we get blindsided by the hate as well. Like, it's people somewhere out there who've never met you, and there are also people who know you and can't understand why him, or why her, why not me. And they have that, man. They have they just have that loser mentality, and misery loves company. Misery loves company. Like, some people are just so miserable within their own lives, they can't understand why you're so confident. Like, you can walk in a room and people will screw their faces up. Aura is a real thing. You can feel energy when you walk in a room and see when when the haters around. They get the tough face and screwing their face and kissing their teeth and just doing a bunch of lame shit on the internet. I cannot tell you how many times I'll look on the comment section and just see the most disgusting hate. And I'm sad to say that it usually comes from people with the same color skin as me. And that really saddens me, man, because I think it's so whack. Like, if you came from the mud, the trenches, like a lot of y'all quote unquote say y'all do, you should be happy for another brother or another sister on the come up. Now, I'm not saying that you are obligated to support anybody that got any motion and things going on. But at the same time, it's no need to hate, man. We all got the same 24 hours. Get off your ass and get to it, man. Like, y'all be out here real miserable, like real life miserable. And I'm telling you, anytime I click on a person's profile, they never got nothing going on. Like, I've never clicked on a profile and the person was up doing a thing. I never see that. Like, I never see anybody with any type of motion in them comments hating on people. Like, y'all bugging. Like, it's never that serious, bro. Like, again, we all got the same 24. Get off your ass and make something shake. That's it, man. Like, real talk. Like, y'all be out here going outside. It's one time for the one time. For you. If you a hater, that was for you. One more. Matter of fact, hit that one more again, man. Because y'all be hating on a different kind of level. Hold something. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I also have to remind myself that you gotta expect losers to do loser shit. You feel me? Like, losers are gonna do loser shit. Like, if you listen to, and it's actually one of my favorite quotes because I keep this in mind anytime some sucker shit occurs in my life. If you listen to Jay-Z's Success off American Gangster album featuring Nas, in the beginning of Success, it's a clip from the movie American Gangster. And the Italian dude, he's talking to Frank Lucas and he's telling him, your success took a shot at you. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do? Become unsuccessful? And I always keep that in mind whenever I feel like I'm growing and it's always some sucker shit trying to pull me back down. That crab in the barrel. I always remind myself that, man, like, once you hit heights that you can't even believe that you would make it to, you got to remember that it's always a loser that wants to do some loser shit and wants to see you not winning because they not winning. It's inevitable. So once again, you out here doing your thing, you got to expect losers to do loser shit. And when your success take a shot at you, you're not going to become unsuccessful. You just got to level up some more, go above and beyond, and continue to do your thing. Like, my main purpose in life is to step my game up like never before. Like, this year, I'm I'm going Super Saiyan on y'all, man. I'm going Super Saiyan. I'm gonna power up. I'm gonna level up to man. I'm gonna level up in ways that y'all ain't even expecting me. And that's on my mother and father. God bless the dad, bro. I have a vision. I have a purpose. I want certain things out of life, and I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna get it because there's never a time where I wanted something and I ain't get what I wanted. You dig what I'm saying? I did some foolishness. Um, I was being impatient because my AirPods had broke, and for a while I wasn't going to the gym because when I went to the gym, it's this dude, and he would like grunt extremely loud for no reason, and it was getting on my nerve. And it's like I couldn't get the proper workout that I wanted to get because he just he's doing the absolute most, and I'm like, yo, bro, I can't do this. And like I said, my introversion to kick in, and I had to get up out of there. I ain't have no headphones. But long story short, I ended up buying some bullshit AirPods from 125th. If you from the town, you from NY, you know about 125th. It's a million Africans, different people of all types of races from all walks of life outside selling shit. And this lady really looked like she needed money. And I thought it was official, so I bought some Fugazi AirPods. They was working a little bit, and after a while, I started doing what I wanted to do, and I had to boss up and cop them AirPod Maxes, man, and I'm loving them. By the way, I'm loving them. It was very worth the whole $668 that I spent. The noise cancellation is magnificent. I get to completely zone out, focus, and tune people out, especially in the gym when I'm on that treadmill hitting my ones and twos, and I'm doing my, I'm getting my little swollen. You see the arms, man. We coming through. You see the arms, and I'm doing my thing. They definitely come in handy. This is not a me to plug in anything Apple because we are the internet is fiction and everything introvert universe. But those are they definitely worth the money in my opinion. I needed those headphones, but this year is all about leveling up and taking things to that next level, making sure we not missing no steps, we not taking no shortcuts, and getting things done, man. Like I wanna make sure that I'm getting the absolute best quality product. I want to make sure I have another successful pop-up shop in the summertime. I want to make sure that I have the best birthday this year. I want to make sure that my girl is the happiest that she can possibly be because she absolutely deserves it. I've never met a woman more deserving of a ring, and I love her. I'm not afraid to say I'm very much in love this time around because she is a phenomenal woman and she does so much and goes above and beyond. Like even just the way she loves my kids and the way I love her kids. I have two bonus children, so I now have three children. I have two sons and a daughter, and it's beautiful, man. It's an amazing thing to see these kids grow and just knowing that I've been in their lives for going on 4 years now. And I didn't expect it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't expect it. We hooked up early, I want to say either 2014, ended like 2015, something like that. Around early though. I was working a job and we had met or whatever. I'm going to do some content with her too, so get to see she has a really dope personality. But yeah, man, she's always got my back, always just showing me amounts of love that I can't even explain. Sometimes I ask myself, how did I get this blessing? So I love you and I'm grateful for you. I've been working on forgiveness as well lately because this year started off really rocky for me, and I found myself in a dark place, becoming angry at certain individuals, and I told myself, we really got to forgive those who are confused and don't know no better. You know, like certain people just can't help themselves, and we have to accept that. A lot of people do things out of spite. A lot of people hurt people, and that's just the God honest truth. I don't know why. It's not my job to figure out why. And I wish you well, and I hope you get the help that you need because mental health is really an issue out here, and it's a real thing. This is not me cracking jokes or making fun of anybody's situation, but mental health awareness is real. Like it's a lot of people who are unhealthy, sick in the head, and they do spiteful things for no good apparent reason. And I'm working on forgiveness. I'm working on just trying to understand and not putting the blame on anybody. I seen a quote from shout out to Trey Pizzic. I seen a quote that he had put up, and he was like, something along the lines of, if you person that you blame yourself, then if you blame others, he's like basically real growth is when you don't blame anybody at all. So I got a problem kind of remembering things word for word, but basically to sum it up, it was along the lines of basically got to show growth and progress. Like when you learn to forgive yourself and not blame anybody, that's the ultimate level of growth, and that's what I'm working toward. Like for a long time, I would put the blame on me for things that was done in the past, or just try to figure out what did I do wrong in the situation, or what did the person do wrong. But I reached a level of not blaming anybody and just letting it be what it is and moving along. If it don't serve me no purpose, if it's not helping me succeed in any type of way, if it's not doing nothing to take care of my family, it is what it is, man. Like you gotta learn to love and let things go, because sometimes things don't even be that serious, and most of the time the hate is usually coming from individuals who hurt their damn self and just can't express that. Like a lot of people don't have emotional competence, and they'll express this themselves through hatred a lot of times. And may peace be with you, because there's no hate in my blood, man. Ain't no hate in my heart. If you met me, I'm the coolest guy in the world. I wish everybody well. I really love the people who love me. I have a great support team. Surround myself with nothing but positive energy on a daily. Like I always encourage everybody who got a plan to stick to that plan and execute, because I get phone calls daily from friends, family members, and a lot of them, they have they got some of the greatest ideas, but a lot of them, they be too afraid to stand on business and put the play in motion. And it's nothing like wasted talent. You don't want to be having wasted talent. Like some of these ideas really be good, and they just don't fall through because you didn't believe it enough, you know, or you just didn't do the research to figure out how exactly you gonna start. You just gotta do stuff, man. Just do shit. Just try it. Just try it, man. Like shout out to what Uncle Tuna said in that episode that we got. You just gotta try shit, man. I just try shit. If it works, it works. If it don't work, it's okay. I done lost a lot of money trying to make things work. That didn't work. So, how you gonna know it's good product, good music, good clothing if you never try? Or even if you out here balling, how you gonna get on a team if you don't try out? For lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you know you don't have the greatest podcast voice in the world if you don't never start the podcast? How you don't know how to braid if you ain't never attempt to try to braid? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that could be done. Like, you can't just get it done, man. Just get it done. Like I love a good success story. Like earlier, before the podcast on A&E, I was watching a documentary with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I thought it was just dope as hell seeing him go from being the shy kid to one day watching a wrestling match and saying to myself, one day I'm going to be in that ring and I'm going to be a wrestler. And not only did he become a wrestler, Stone Cold is one of the, if not the biggest household names, legendary status of all time, and he's the most humblest dude ever. Like to me personally, I think I believe Stone Cold is way bigger than Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan was a very very big deal and earlier on, but I think Stone Cold took things to just another level, and he was just authentically being himself. You know what I'm saying? Be original. I see it's not really a lot of originality these days either, and a lot of the trend is to follow other people's blueprint, and that works in some instances. But I don't know, I'm a little old school. I'm all about originality, man. Like for example, when Young Thug first came out, he reminded us of Lil Wayne, but he was still Young Thug at the same time. He did a lot of little things that Lil Wayne would never do. And free Thugger, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Free YF and Lucci too. He did a lot of things Wayne wouldn't do. And he reminded us a lot of Wayne. Ja Rule too. Ja Rule got compared to DMX early. But Ja was Ja. They were two totally different artists. And I say that to say you have to be original because there's nothing like seeing or hearing something for the first time. Like when you see something for the first time, or when you hear that song for the first time, and you're like, "Ooh, wow!" Like what captures you, the thing that captures you the most about that artist is the originality. Like you have to have originality, man. Like it's too much copying. Like I look online, and there are so many brands, man, and so many brand owners that just copy Hellstar. Like for example, shout out to Tremaine Emery and Offset with the Denim Tears collab. This shit is dope. I grabbed this and a couple of other pieces from the website when it dropped. And I just thought it was fly, man. And it's just, I'm all about supporting black and Latino brands, you know? So if you have a brand and you would like to see me rock that on the show, don't be afraid to, man, throw something to your ball. I mean, but yeah, shout out to me, Emery, man. I would love to get a introvert universe Denim Tears collab. I'm gonna speak that into existence because I know it can happen, and I'm just that type of dude. When I put my mind to something, it's definitely gonna get done. So I'm gonna speak that into existence. You most definitely, absolutely, will see an introvert universe Denim Tears collab in the future, and you could look back at this episode, introvert universe pod. I mean, the internet is fiction. I'm thinking about the brand all the time. The Internet is Fiction podcast. And you'll look back at this episode and be like, yo, Max said he was gonna have that Denim Tears collab with Tremaine Emery. So yeah, man, I'm all about supporting black and brown businesses. Like because if we don't support us, who else will? We'll be back, man. I'm gonna go into a brief intermission right quick, man.
Support your friends.
Okay, we are live and we are back. So I have a question of the week for y'all. What's one small change that you've made recently that had a big impact on your life? Drop that comments. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Not be playing too much. But yeah, what's one small change you've made recently that had a big impact on your life? Let me know in the comment section. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to say don't forget to take a break from social media every now and then too. We sometimes human beings, we are not robots. We're human. So let's start there. So from time to time, it's alright to take a little break, put the phone down, recharge, meditate, work out, call people, text people, live life off camera sometimes too, man. It's important to live life off camera. Like social media can drive you crazy, believe it or not. And I say this because I've been to that point where, you know, I'm worried about what's going on with social media a little bit too much. You waking up on it. Like if you're not getting no real money and you're not really really eating off social media, take a break, man. Like you don't need to be on Instagram all day paying attention to other people's lives, and that's a lot of y'all problem. This why y'all out here hating now. This why y'all out here going outside doing sad things because you too focused on other people's life when you ain't got your own shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like put your phone down, get some business going because it's a lot of money out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of chicken being generated out here. It's a lot of blue cheese out here. You know what I mean? Put that phone down sometimes. Or if you do got your phone in your hand 24/7, make sure you got something going on, got some business going. Because you out here missing money. You sitting there scrolling, talking about how her dress ugly, her shoes don't fit, and she fat, and her BBL look nasty, and he whack, and he can't rap, and he can't dress, and worry about what Cardi B and Offset got going on. Like, y'all be too focused. These people don't know y'all at the end of the day. Probably wouldn't even speak to majority of y'all. So, focused up, mind your business, and do you. That's my tip for the week, too. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little tippy tip. You know what I mean? So lean back off the social media every once in a while, man. It ain't gonna hurt you to do so. You know what I'm saying? For real. Before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with something too. We're gonna drop a little jewelry. Once again, follow the brand page, Introvert Universe LLC. Cop some merch. Support your friends. Hoodies and t-shirts are still going crazy. Definitely still available for purchase. Hit my DM on the gram or you can email me. Either way, we'll get it done. The website's coming soon. Delusional Genius is coming soon. Yes, we will I will get the beanies done. The hoodies go even crazier. And if you see me, just say what's up, man. I'm not a bad guy. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel too. Please do that, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It costs showing a little bit of love. It don't cost you nothing to show a little bit of love, man. You dig what I'm saying? If you see any post, any reels, repost that for your boy. I appreciate that, man. I don't really know too much about this algorithm game. I'm trying to step my game up, my content up. I'm going to be giving y'all a lot more content as well. So I appreciate all the support. And if you made it this far, I love you, man. I know y'all ain't got to sit here and be watching me. So if you made it up this far, thank you. I appreciate you. Cop some merch. You want some glasses by Pluto? I'm going to leave the link in the description as well. I got the 50% off link if you want to cop some. And if you into a whole Y2K look, you want to switch it up, switch your style up a little bit. I'm looking for all sponsors and endorsements, man. Early in the game, tap in with your boy Mac Melly. We try and get that money on. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for y'all this week, man. I got to take my fat ass to the gym. I'll holler at you. Peace.